Well, we're expecting a fantastic match next, and with me I've got Tony and Mika. Alright, first up, Tony, they don't call you the torpedo for nothing. You break hard, you play fast. Now, a lot of players have been adjusting the style on this TV table. Are you going to do the same thing?
Well, yeah, I think I'm going to try the soft break because it seems to be working the best. And if it doesn't work for me, then I go on my normal break. But I'm going to try anything to win. So, and if it means playing the soft break, play the soft break.
Okay. All right. We'll see what Tony does in just a while. Now, Mika, you've been doing so well in the tournament so far, getting through your matches quite easily. But now, Tony's quite a force to be reckoned with. What are you going to be doing for your match?
Well, I had a couple of tough matches actually getting to this stage, and I've seen the guys break soft on this table, so that seems to be the order of the day. I think it's going to come down to maybe a couple of unforced errors, whoever's playing better, and then it's my first match on the TV table, so I'm a little bit nervous too, but I think it's good. It's good to have a little jitters.
Definitely, and like you said, see who blinks first, right? All right, gentlemen, best of luck to you, and we're all ready for an awesome match. Uday, what say you we get this started?
Players are ready. Our MC is ready for the match between Mika Immonen and Tony Drago, so let's get...
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the action here in the 2007 Philippines World Pool Championships, presented by San Miguel and Pagor, brought to you by Matchroom Sport and Raya Sports. And a very warm welcome to our viewers joining us live here on ESPN and Sky Sports, joining us for all the action. Well, a race to 10, winner breaks, referee is Michaela Tab, and time now to meet our players. Firstly, would you please welcome from Finland and the former champion of the world, it's the Iceman, Mika Immonen, the Tornado, Tony Drago.
And he came through a group featuring Reyes, Alain Martel and Kenichi Ichigaki. The lag, of course, as we've seen, is absolutely vital on this table because once the players on this TV table get that soft break going, and it's Drago that's got it, Pat.
Yeah, I was out in the practice area earlier with Tony and Imran, and Tony was practicing his soft break. This is very unusual for Tony's style of play.
I was going to say, Pat, it's one of these things that you don't like to see a player not play his natural game, and to see Tony Drago with a soft break is to see Tony Drago playing slow. It just doesn't go together, does it?
Yeah, that's
true. Tony Drago to break.
Yeah, Tony's a very quick player, and that's why he's aptly named the Tornado.
Ooh.
A lucky roll there.
I was just thinking that soft break might have been thrown in the bin straight away, but he's just clung on to the edges of that pocket. The wing ball's gone nice and easy, but look at that kiss that the green gave it, and it nearly went.
Oh, the name.
He almost had it all, and he ended up with nothing.
Yeah, it was a tough opening shot Tony had there. A thin cut back on the blue two, and it sits over the pocket. He almost caromed that 9-ball in the opposite bottom pocket. And now Mika with a guilty chance here in the opening rack.
Well, Tony would have told everybody he'd have meant it if he'd fluked the 9, but it would have been a fluke. As it is, he's left the balls ducks in a row here for Mika Immonen. And the last match we saw was a marathon. This one has every chance of being a sprint, especially if you can short circuit a rack like that.
Pocket.
Second rack, Mika Immonen to break, leading by 1 rack to 0.
So let's see if Immonen does what everybody else seems to be doing on this table.
Yeah, Mika is a very experienced player. And again, he's played a similar sort of break-off.
And he'll take that. But this slow break seems to be working for everybody, Pat. But I mean, I was on this table yesterday watching Jeff DeLuna tearing it up. He wasn't going to go to the slow break, and he was having a lot of success as well. So, I don't think it's a table that's absolutely made for the slow break, because the big breakers can still get some success as well.
Yeah, the thing with the slow break, the difference in the two of them is that with as you can see here, the slow breaker can control the 1 ball and the cue ball better. With a power break, you're taking a lot to chance, and some of these players would rather just settle for getting the wing ball in and getting position on the wing, whereas others are just more confident and smashing the pack wide open and trying for 3 or 4. And Jeff Dillon certainly smashes the pack home.
And Jeff did put one on the floor. He actually put the cue ball on the floor at one point as well, which just goes to illustrate your point. Hello, what's going on here?
A nervous start from both players.
Yeah. Well, you might have said that Drago's didn't go down as an unforced error. I think Mika might look at that and say unforced error, because that didn't seem to be a particularly difficult shot.
No, it's one he would expect to get to. And he'll be kicking himself, but Tony will be delighted to get his arm going here. The one thing you don't want to do is be sitting in that chair for long periods.
Immonen was saying before his match, wasn't he, that he's not played on this TV table and is a little bit nervous. I don't believe that man suffers from nerves personally, but it is the first time up on this table, so maybe he's treading carefully on it.
Yeah, any player involved in a competition at one stage, they're hoping to go on the TV match table and get used to the conditions, especially if they want to go far in the tournament. And Mika, as you say, I believe him, he probably is quite nervous going out there for his first game. Tony's already played 2 of his matches on the table, so he'll be pretty comfortable.
Well, that was a nervous looking shot on the 3 from Immonen. Not one, in fact it came out of the blue, didn't expect him to miss it at all, but it was a golden opportunity for Drago, and he's not going to pass that up. Thwarted by the bottom left hand pocket as we look at it on our TV screens, the main shot.
Rack 3, Tony Drago to break 1 rack each.
And let's see if Tony stays with his soft break. Remember, last time up, one of those balls nearly pushed the cue ball down. And that could happen again. Oh, got away with it.
Yeah, he's just not got hold of that cue ball on the break here, Nick. He keeps sending it to the left-hand side of the table instead of parking it in the centre.
I mean, that's the plan, isn't it? You want that cue ball off the soft break. You obviously want the wing ball down, and then you want that cue ball in the middle of the table somewhere, so you can just go from all angles at the balls.
Right, yeah.
And once again, he's been left with nothing much to play with there. He's had to call for the push. And in both cases, Pat, the ball wasn't pushed there, wasn't kicked over there.
No,
that cue ball was going there anyway, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was automatically going there. He needs to readjust where he's making contact on the wing ball on the break. He's obviously hitting it too far on one side, and it's sending the cue ball left. So he wants to try and adjust and get it out centre field, make sure he's got an easier shot on the opener. And once both of these players get into their flow, they don't miss much. So it'll be whoever settles the earliest here, gets her break working. Mika with a very tough shot here.
Well, my first instinct when I looked at that was, yeah, that's a tough one, but when you can see a ball like that, you do find that players tend to take it on. So he's had to play a two-way shot and hope that he can get safe off it.
Yeah, he's just tried to, as you say, a two-way shot. Tony needs a roll here. And he's, by contacting that black 8, he's made it a lot trickier for Mika than Mika would have liked. He's got a long thin cut, but I think we'll see him attempt this one here. And he's well out from that one. And now he's given an opportunity back to Tony. You can see he just nudged that 3 over slightly, so
yeah, that helped him.
Looking to contact a 9 ball here and hold for position.
Oh, yeah, beautifully played. Yeah, Tony had to get position there, didn't he? He had to play a shot to get to the 3.
He's just been looking to nudge off the 5. Yeah, nice play there from Tony, using the 5 for position on the 4. Doesn't need to do much here. Stop the white, yeah. Mrs. C, a much quicker match here than the last one. Both these players don't hang about when they're in amongst the balls.
I'm just wondering, Pat, given Tony's extensive snooker background, snooker players will always tell you that the thing that favours the pool player over the snooker player in this kind of format is the fact that the break is such a factor. But if it's a slow break, that weighs up in favour of the snooker players, doesn't it?
Yeah, definitely, yeah.
Could be interesting. Drago might have a bit of fun here in Manila this week. He certainly had fun there. Ripping.
Tony Drago to break, leading by 2 racks to 1.
Yes, Ronnie Alcano's departure last night almost took the wind right out of this building. That's a break and a half, isn't it? Look at that. 3 balls down off the soft break.
Yeah, nice control of the cue ball. Much better that time from Tony B. He was just unlucky. The black 8 kicked to 2 ball safe there onto the 9 ball. And you'll be looking to put making a bit of trouble here. You know, a lot of viewers probably don't know, Tony's been playing a lot in the European circuit this year, and he's had a lot of good results, so he's got a lot of experience, more so than previous years. And you know, if that guy gets on a roll and he gets his confidence up, there's no reason why he couldn't surprise all of us here and win the championship.
Officially flies under the flag of Malta as Tony Drago, but those that follow the snooker scene in the UK certainly think of him as a Brit.
Yeah, he's been living in London for a number of years now. He practices with Imran Majid and Raj Handal, so he's in good company there. And I believe he still competes on the snooker tour, on the tour. Still in the top 32, I think. So he's a mean man with a stick and the balls, as they say.
Does he go for the bank? He does, but he doesn't pull it off. And so it's Mika's opportunity to jump in and steal a rack. And if this goes down, I don't see where the problem is. All he's got to do is get position on the pink.
Yeah, that was a rush of blood there from Tony.
He wants that to put the brakes on. There we go. I think he's just about okay. That was getting a little bit closer to the 5 than Mika would have liked, but that shouldn't present too many problems for him.
Yeah, just come a little bit further than expected. 5 ball hampering them there, you see it there. Oh, he's played that very nice.
If that had been another revolution, that would have been seriously hampered, wouldn't it? But he just about had enough there, didn't he, to slide through, and the rest of it should be plain sailing.
Yeah.
He's not somebody who's going to stay nervous for long, is he, Mika? Once he settles down on this table.
Yeah, once he gets out there, gets a good few racks under his belt, the nerves will disappear. And you'll start to see how well this guy can play. As we know, he's a previous champion in 2001. So he's been over that bridge before.
Make sure that flashes off, please.
And that's that type of shot there where you see him just punch a black ball in, come 2 rails back out for the long 9. That's a sign he's trying to get the speed of the cloth.
The first one to go on the tear-up probably wins this match.
Yeah.
Rack 5, make it imminent to break, 2 racks each.
Yeah, certainly. If one of them can start nailing his break shot, it could be a one-way match.
Well, here's the man in pole position. Down goes the wing ball.
Mika tried the cut break there, but unfortunately for him, the pink 4 collided with the 1 and kept it on the side rail. If they're looking to bank this one back across low, he's gone for him. Oh, they really want to get their arm going in this deal.
Well, we're seeing some strange shots. I think that's the unexpected.
Tony just a little bit short on pace here. He was looking to take the cue ball behind the black 8. That would have made the escape a lot more tougher. You can see he's got a window there to the 1 ball. somewhere. With that brown 7 sitting near the centre pocket like that, it makes the pocket that much bigger. So you would expect Mika to pocket that, yes.
Just like that. And a decent roll of the balls. It was the 7 was what he, the 7 it was, wasn't it? That he couldn't control where that ended up. It's turned out pretty well for Mika. Look at that. Tony's suffering a little bit out there.
Yeah, he needs to try and settle himself and put the mistakes behind him.
I wonder if Tony's thinking, I've had enough of this soft break. It might be a while before we see Tony break again, you never know. Goodness. I mean, Mika is far from comfortable at the moment. He's got away with one there.
Yeah, he was very fortunate there. He was a lot closer to that centre bag. It's a surprise shot selection. And now he's got a lot of work to do to get onto this orange 5.
Well, it's a bit baffling, isn't it? That shot he played on the 1 was certainly unexpected. He's just avoided the scratch, so he's still in control of the table, but I get the feeling the table's almost in control of him at the moment. Has he done enough there? I think he's alright. That's a much better shot.
Yeah, that was good cue ball control there. He'll be looking to try and avoid the... When he pockets this orange 5 you see there on your screen, he'll be looking to avoid the 7 and come back out table for the green 6 in the same pocket.
Or the combination, of course.
Just take an easier option.
I'd have gone for that too. I wouldn't have got it, but I'd have gone for it. So it does look like it's lined up nicely.
There you can see in your camera, yeah. It's pretty straightforward, and down it goes.
Just like that. Another combination 9 for Mika.
Into break, leading by 3 racks to 2.
Well, a chance here for Mika to open up a bit of daylight. A little bit more mustard on that break. And a decent spread of balls as a result.
Yeah, stuck to the same format there, cut break. And like Nick says, he put a lot more power into it, make sure the cue ball wasn't frozen to the side rail.
For those who don't watch pool that often, perhaps cut break. What's cut break?
Well, generally when players want to park the ball in the centre of the table, they will hit the win ball full on in the face. When you hear us call a cut break, it means they hit it to the side of the win ball and take the cue ball off the side rail, avoiding any scratches.
Right.
And generally, a lot of players feel confident with that because they get more control of the cue ball. Mika asking for the cue ball to be cleaned there. Michaela Taber, referee. Felt he got a bad contact on that there, didn't get as much action he was looking for. Still in a good position, although you gently roll this one in, hold for the 7.
Yeah, that was the hard part of this rack, and there is going to be some daylight opening up. And with a lead will come a little bit more confidence. That's hello. Oh, good. Just as you start to think Mika is settling down, he's got away with one again. He's dodging bullets out there right now.
Yeah, he certainly was there. He was pushing his luck right to the limit. It's twice he's almost scratched in that centre pocket.
What is it Steve Davis always says? The balls remember. In other words, Mika, something's going to go against you if you carry on like this.
Oh, another bad contact.
There you go. There you go. The balls remember.
That seemed like a bad contact there on that cue ball, the object ball.
Tony's missed it too. It's absolutely unbelievable stuff we're seeing out here. Well, Tony might be able to force a wry smile from this situation, but this is a sickener for him. Third attempt, the 9-ball goes down.
It was a big frame too. Mika
Thank you, rack
opened up in
7.
a 2
Mika
frame
Immonen to break, leading
advantage.
by 4 racks to 2.
Yeah, should be 3-all. But we could have any score here. There hasn't been a really good rack and run out from either player. Is this going to finally be the one? Although that 2 looks like it. No, I think the 1 will still pass. Sometimes these camera angles are very deceptive, but I think that's okay for Mika.
Yeah, I think the 1 ball will slide past the red 3 into the top right hand corner pocket. Yeah, you can just see he's lining up his 3rd shot already. He's looking to see where he wants to be on the 3 ball. So he'll be looking. He's got a lot of traffic at this bottom end of the table, so.
Yeah, the big shot is 3-4, because he's going to have to take Route 66, go coast to coast on that one.
He's just looking for a bit more on that one. Give him a better angle. He's still got an angle here, but he needs to swing the cue ball round the angles, back table for the 5 ball. But he needs a lot of English in this one to force it round.
Here it
Has he got the
comes.
pace?
Here it comes.
It looks nice.
Well, that's as good a shot as we've seen in this match.
Very nice pace of the cue ball there. And now he's in perfect position here. You'd expect Mika to pocket these last few balls here. Doesn't seem to be any trouble. Just run this ball through off rail back outside for the black in the same pocket.
What must Tony Drago be thinking to himself? Should be 3-all, and Drago breaking. Instead, it's going to be 5-2. And look at this, a break and a run out. Our first.
Thank you, rack 8. Mika Immonen to break, leading by 5 racks to 2.
You don't play guitar, do you? You're the guitarist?
And I can't sing either.
Well, that makes 2 of us. Let's see if Mika can start hitting some of these top notes. Well, there goes the... Ooh, there's a kick, and it's just about going to stay up.
Yeah, we see that. Orange 5 stop the 1 ball on the side rail again. That's twice in the match so far that he's had a similar sort of break off. We're looking to send the cue ball down table behind the red 3.
And what's Tony going to be left with here?
He's left an open window again. Just not got the pace right there.
There were a lot of places to go play hide and seek there, and in fact it's probably harder to leave that shot.
Yeah, it certainly was. He had 3 balls there to hide behind. Oh, Tony's played a tremendous shot there. What a cut.
Oh, wonderful.
And not only that, put a lot of English on the cue ball to take it up table for the blue 2.
And Mika's probably sitting there in his chair saying, well, I deserved that, because it wasn't a good safety shot.
No, it was a very loose shot there from Mika. He's giving Tony the opportunity. And Tony misses again.
Baffled at this.
Tony's definitely not settled out there in the arena.
This is absolutely mind-boggling. That's a shot. I mean, you just would never expect Tony to miss that shot, ever.
No.
If it was the last ball to win the World Championship, you wouldn't expect him to miss that. What on earth's going on with his game?
The thing is, once your opponent keeps on missing and giving you chances back at the table again, you start to grow more in confidence.
That takes all the pressure off, doesn't it? You're sitting there thinking, boy, the other guy's in a mess right now.
It doesn't matter what I do, because you don't fancy him to do anything when he does get an opportunity.
It's like a couple of boxers in the ring, isn't it? That moment when one thinks this other guy can't hurt me.
Yeah.
He just relaxes and dominates and takes off. And we're seeing something similar here. Mika's thinking, well, I'm not exactly playing well, and look, my opponent keeps just giving me chance after chance.
Mika just overrun the cue ball slightly there, having to take out the new flexi rest, draw the cue ball back down table. Just like little short on pace there. You should be okay to draw back off. If you can miss that 9 ball, draw the cue ball back out off one rail. For the 8 ball in the same pocket, and that is very nicely done. And Mika, when he's in this sort of form, he's capable of beating anyone.
Yeah, the game is coming together a little bit for Mika.
Thank you. Rack 9. Mika Immonen to break, leading by 6 racks to 2.
Oh, what were we saying at 2-all, Pat? Somebody's going to go on a bit of a streak here any moment, and that's exactly what's happened. Immonen's up and running now, aided and abetted by his opponent, it has to be said. Now he wants that 7 just to get out of the way, and it has nicely for him. Yeah, you'll take this table.
Yeah, nice opening break off here from Mika. This time he gets a little bit of lady luck. The black 8 kicks the 1 up table. And now he's in good shape here on the 2.
And he's in good shape for the 3. If he just gets position on the pink, he can stick another one in against Immonen's name. And at 7-2, that is looking bleak for Drago. You'd even feel better for Tony if he'd been playing well when he's coming up, because you think, well, he's going to get another chance. But he's barely put 2 shots together.
Yeah, the last 3 shots that Tony's played have been way.
Oh, well, here comes the chance. Can Tony take it? You just had the feeling he was going to get out of his chair at some point, but not then. I mean, it's another one of those what happened there shots.
Mika just smiling, he knows that was a poor miss.
Well, it was.
Yeah, it was silly.
I mean, you know what it's like when you're sitting in this chair? You tense up yourself when you know there's a degree of difficulty, but we must have seen 5 or 6 shots here where we've just sat back and relaxed, and they've then missed on those.
Yeah.
Things that you think are automatic.
Exactly, yeah. It's very surprising for 2 of these players. I mean, these are really gifted players. But in the last 32 of the competition, they're obviously in stroke, and then you see them missing such easy chances. And really, Tony wants to be running a few racks here and getting back into this.
Well, he's got a chance.
10-2 win earlier on this morning against Goran Mladovic, and he is through to the last 16, facing
Rack
the winner
10,
of this
Tony
match.
Drago to break, trailing by 6 racks to 3.
I might be looking for a bookmaker on that one, if this carries on the way it has done through the first 9 racks.
Oh, and a nice break off there from Tony. Pockets 2 balls and gets a nice shot in the 1 ball here.
Wouldn't it just be a tremendous boost for Drago's confidence if he can just break and run out?
Yeah. That was a very nice shot there from Tony. Got a lot of English on the cue ball to avoid the green 6. And now he's back in good position here, and as Nick says, if he can run this rack out, that'll certainly give him a lot of confidence.
And there's no reason why it shouldn't, and now we're seeing the speed come back in his game. I mean, once he got position off that first shot, it was join up the dots time for Tony. Well, the man from Malta is going to be back in this match, and the reason is Mika Immonen blew a 4 into the side. The reason Immonen had his big lead was because Drago had missed an easy 2.
This match will develop in.
Thank you, Rack
Good ball
11.
away, Nick.
Tony Drago to break, trailing by 6 racks to 4.
Yeah, I was just thinking the same, Pat, as we see the Drago break. What I wasn't expecting in this match, and I know we were both looking forward to it, was it was a match that was going to be who dropped the fewest clangers.
Yeah.
That's what we've had so far.
Exactly.
Drago will take that. This should be 6-5 unless there's a landmine in there somewhere that I can't see. Pat, this should be a break and run out.
Yeah, this was the trickiest shot he had there. The 1 to the 2. Although it looked easy on screen, he needed to judge the pace of it. And he's just come up a little bit short there. And with the pink 4 being in the situation it is, he's got an obstacle to try and avoid. And that's that obstacle I was talking about. I think he'll just settle on a safety here, send the red 3 over to the right hand side and just marry that cue ball right up behind the pink 4. That's a sensible shot.
You could see the frustration there. He wanted to just, you could see Tony, part of him saying, I want to take this on, I want to have a go, but it would have been a suicide shot.
Yeah, he played the controlling shot there. Put Mika in a little bit of trouble. Now Mika will need to kick off 2 rails. I hope to get a little bit of luck here as he got away with it there. It looks pretty good. Now Tony, I wonder if he'll take on this full-blooded bank shot again.
Would you fancy it?
But I might just try and play safe.
Oh, I saw that side pocket opening up there and I thought, hello, but Tony judged it right.
Losing ball.
Nice shot there, and you can hear Michaela Tabo, referee, calling a frozen ball on that red 3 in your camera. And to our viewers watching, that means he needs to make sure that after making contact with the 3 ball, another ball must hit a cushion. So we'll be looking to be a bit of pace in this shot here.
What's he going to get out of this? I don't know. At first I thought, hello, this is trouble, but he's left a shot on, but it's not an easy one.
Yeah, if he pockets it, he'll automatically come out for position on the pink 4, and he's got a nice kick on the 6 ball there, back in position for Tony Drago.
Well, our viewers watching Sports Centre, join us again at the clock. Well, this should be another one for Tony Drago from 6-2, and just as ragged as you've seen him in a long time, he's managed to pull it back to 6-5. Won that little safety duel with Mika Immonen.
Trailing by 6 racks to 5.
All bets are off. Anybody who's picking a winner in this one either has a crystal ball or they're just lucky. I wouldn't bet on it.
No, they'll be hiding under the chair there watching this match.
Yeah, it really was. The first 6 or 7 racks, they were the kind of matches, the racks you watch through the gaps between your fingers. It was nightmare stuff. But hopefully that's all behind us now.
Oh, beautiful cue ball control there. Exercising a lot of right hand side on the cue ball, checking off 2 rails to go for the blue 2.
Okay, we're back to the horror show.
Then we see some scores just coming across the bottom of your screen there. Previous matches today. And that blue 2 that Tony missed.
And there's the guy that's going to face the winner, Alain Martel, going through. Satoshi Kawabata, another big win.
Yeah, he's had a good tournament so far. Some great wins. He put out Yang Chin Shun yesterday, one of the pre-tournament favourites.
And that could be a breakthrough match for Kawabata, it really could.
And another error here from Mika Immonen. Run into traffic, the bottom end of the table, and didn't get out for that red 3.
So Tony will get back to the table.
Good containing safety, but easy kick out off one rail.
Oof.
And he almost pocketed it, but he's got away with it. No, he hasn't quite. Mika can just see the edge of this red 3.
Enough to glance it in.
And you can see it on the overhead. He's just having a look at where the 8-9 is situated there, if he can play the carom. But you can see he's got an easy 3-ball into the side, and the cue ball will come back out table for the orange 5. How's the pace? That's pretty good from there. He hasn't got much to do.
What about that 8-9 meld, Pat? Has he got to develop that, or will that 8 go?
No, the 8's, well, the 8, if he gets below the 8 ball,
he's okay.
Yeah. That's what Mika was just lining up there. He wanted to do just an light angle on this green 6. And he looks not bad at that. He can draw the cue ball back off one rail. But I might fancy the carom. He's just having a good look there. And he's just checking out that if he can slightly glance at the black 8, can he pocket the 9 in his bottom right hand corner? Well, he certainly fancies it. The referee will need to keep a close eye on this one. And he's missed.
He has.
I thought he just couldn't see enough of that there. And now Tony really needs to take this opportunity.
The thing with it, Pat, and I know we can all be wise after the event, oh my goodness me, that's
a cue ball. Was it cue ball?
That's as bad a miss as we've seen.
Yeah,
he missed that by a mile.
Yeah, he missed that by a good few inches, but
if he's got away with it, the pool gods have smiled on Tony Drago right there.
The good thing for Tony is there is, although he can see the black 8, he's not got an easy pocket on it. And if he does, he's sending the cue ball way back up table away from the 9. So he's been very fortunate there.
I still can't believe how wide Tony Drago missed on that black.
Yeah, it's very surprising. Tony, coming from a snooker background, usually more accurate in his pocketing the balls.
Very nice shot indeed.
An excellent shot there from Mika. Tony can't believe it, look.
I don't think any of us can.
No, this has been a very surprising match here.
I was surprised when he went for the carom. There were alternatives, easier alternatives out there for Mika, you would have thought.
I felt the easier shot he had was he could have draw back the cue ball off a 6 and down behind the black 8 and sent it up to the top left hand corner pocket.
But then for Tony to foul up as badly as he did.
Yes. Both players have made a lot of errors in this match so far.
Well, I'm glad you said that, Pat, because I'm sitting here thinking to myself...
Lead by 7 racks to 5 in this race to 10.
Mika Immonen to break, leading by 7 racks to 5.
Okay, how about we take the blindfolds off now, guys? Let's play for real, huh? And the wing ball does doesn't go, and now we've... Oh, yes, it did. Yeah. Yes, he's lucky. I thought that wing ball was going to stand up. I thought now we've seen it all. We've had a dry break as well, but it went.
A big side here.
That was a... Thank you.
And he's not got a very good table on the win ball here.
The 7-9 are close, but it doesn't look like it's going to be a major obstacle. He won't need to develop that, but he can't get on the one. And
he's attempted a two-way shot there.
Yeah.
He's tried to...
Got away with it, hasn't he?
Yeah.
What's Tony got?
That looks a nice shot there from Tony. And he's left Mika in a lot of trouble. Nice one-wheel kick from Tony, send the one ball down table to 3. And the cue ball hides behind that blue 2.
My question is, looking down the road, let's say Mika misses here, where do you put that cue ball if it's ball in hand?
Well, I don't expect Mika to actually miss this one. Oh, he's got a lot in there.
There you go. I knew that.
He told him his judge that.
And he scratched as well, just for good measure. It's been that kind of match, hasn't it?
Well, it's very unpredictable from both players here.
Well, at least there's the answer to the question, where do you put the ball?
Nice shot there from Tony. Using all the space of the table up to send the cue ball round for the blue 2. That just wiped its feet.
Wiped its feet, as Jim White would have said.
Just looking good from here. I won't say too much because we've had everything so far in this match. Tony really needs to make sure of these gilt edge opportunities.
And there's another one. Mika sits and...
Rack 14, Tony Drago to break, trailing by 7 racks to 6.
Not the first heavyweight to appear in this auditorium, of course, Tony. The legendary fight, the Thriller in Manila, was staged here.
Push out.
Push has been called for.
Tony playing a nice tactical shot there, putting the 9 ball over towards the 6, so it makes that run out more difficult.
This is almost a must-win rack for Tony, isn't it?
Yeah.
8-6. You probably may not get back to the table, although with this match, who knows what's coming next. But at 8-6 down, you think you're in serious trouble.
Yeah, given a two-way advantage, with only 2 racks to go to win. You wouldn't want to be facing that, I can tell you. Mika's got a tricky little safety shot here. Yeah, he's not happy with it. He puts Tony back in. The difficulty he has, if he sends that 1 ball back up and down table, is there's a cue ball going, yeah, kicking the blue 2, and he's leaving a much easier safety for Mika here.
Of course, by nudging the 9 ball over like that to the 6, Tony has actually created a barrier which Mika are unable to take advantage of it. And there's Mika.
Yeah, you can see in your picture there, they can full view of that 1 ball. A little thick. Has he got away with it?
It's a close one, isn't it?
Left a very thin cut on the one ball here, the bottom left. And he'll need to let that cue ball loose. And he cuts this in, he'll need to avoid the red 3 in his centre. Yeah, he just avoids it nicely. Good pace on the cue ball. And back in a nice position on the blue 2.
And now Tony is very glad he pushed the 9 over to the 6. Because that 6 has become the key ball in the match. Or the rack, excuse me.
And Mika just overrun that one slightly. I'd like to have been keeping the cue ball round about the centre of the table. For the pink 4, he might send this up and back up. Yeah, back down table. Just got a little bit too much English into that one. Just checking out where he wants to be playing that 6. He might pocket the 4 up table and draw the cue ball back. There we see him. He's just not getting to that one, Nick.
Well, this was the insurance policy that Tony Drago bought himself with the push out. Is it time to cash in on that insurance policy? Or is Mika about to invalidate it? The policy paid off. But I don't think Tony can cash it in yet, unless he can play off the rail.
Yeah, there we see Mika miss another cut back into that bottom left hand corner like we did earlier on. Remember the 2 ball earlier in the match, similar sort of shot. Tony going for his jump stick here. A good attempt, but I don't think he's got away with that one. No, he's left it off for Mika.
Mika's got away with one here.
Mika back into position.
Were you surprised that Tony chose to jump?
I was very surprised there. I thought he might have played the one rail kick.
That's what I thought he was going to do. I mean, the Chinese Taipei players, they'll get the jump stick out any opportunity, and the Filipinos are all good jumpers as well, but I thought that was one of Tony's great strengths.
No, that's actually the first time I've seen Tony use a jump stick. I know he was practicing with one the other day. First time I've seen him playing the match.
Thank you, rack 15. Mika Immonen to break, leading by 8 racks to 6.
Basketball very heavily watched here in the Philippines as well, probably the second sport to 9-ball. That's the sporting religion around here. Immonen gets a couple of balls down, needing 2 more racks to progress to the round of 16. It's been an entertaining match. Plenty to talk about, Pat, but for not the reasons we were expecting.
No, certainly not. We expect a lot more from both of these players. They've both made schoolboy errors, as we say. And here we see a break off from Mika. Got a bad cannon on the cue ball, sent back up table. He's got a good shot on the 2, but it's the position to the 3 that will cause him the problems. And he's not got an easy safety from it either. He might look to try and draw the cue ball back down table. Send the blue 2 back and forth the side rails. Really can't see many more options for him here.
Well, that's about the 4th time he's looked to get over the shot and come back up again, so the mind is working overtime on this one.
A nice bank shot there from Mika, but does he come out far enough for the red 3?
like I say, these camera angles are always deceptive. It would appear that he's not quite got enough of it, and that's what he's checking out now. The only angle that really counts is the one that Mika is getting there, straight down the barrel. If there is enough, Pat, it's fine. It's very fine, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm not sure if he can get past that forward ball enough to be able to cut the 3 into the corner.
Yeah,
looks very tight. Might need to swing the cue ball well at his side. Oh, he's elected for a safety.
It wasn't on. And again, he doesn't get it, or does he? Take it back. He's finally got the eclipse. And Tony's got to find a way to get out of this one. Because if he leaves this table, Immonen's on the hill.
Yeah, he needs to come a one-wheel kick here through the gap. And he's missed.
Ball shot, ball in hand.
That might be lights out for Tony Drago right there.
Yeah, he just didn't have the angle to go 3 rails and kick the red back down table. He had to come through the gap between the balls, and he just got too much power into it, straightened up, and it gives the table back to Mika. And really Mika, with these balls in such good positions, he'll be looking to take himself to the hill.
It's not been a proud march to the hill, has it? It's been a stagger and a stumble all the way. But at least he's there, or nearly there. We should have learnt by now, Pat, to not count our racks in this particular match.
No, that's true.
But I really will be amazed if Mika doesn't clean up this lot.
A nice draw shot there from Mika. He's just asking for the cue ball to be cleaned. He doesn't want a bad contact at this stage of the match.
Well, he thought he had one earlier, didn't he? But Drago didn't ask for the ball to be cleaned after he thought he'd had a bad contact, after Mika had a bad contact. So
yeah,
I wonder if he's seeing things. I mean, that's...
Generally, you only have a bad contact when you're playing a slow roll shot like Mika had there. If you're playing any power shots, you don't get the contacts, the kicks, as we say.
Well, he's on the hill. Finally. It's been a...
As you say,
16,
Alain Martel will be
leading by 9 racks.
watching this and be very happy with what he's seen.
Well, he'll either be very happy or he'll be thinking they've got all their bad stuff out of their systems now. 2 balls down. What's he got? The blue 2 is clear. He may be in business here.
Yeah, just needs to avoid the cluster down table. If he can send that cue ball through the gap, off the 2 rails, and back out for the 3, you'd expect him to clear these ones up.
We can't judge Mika on this performance.
And he's got a nice roll there.
Assuming he gets the win and that Drago is going to be unscrewing that stick in a couple of minutes. People have said it's so difficult to win in another continent. Chow Fong Pang's done it a couple of times. Johnny Archer has done it, of course. They've Chow won in Europe. Johnny Archer won here in Asia. Could Mika win in Asia? Is he a legitimate contender for this year's title?
Yeah, he certainly is. I mean, he spends a lot of time out here in Manila. Comes out here, plays a lot of money games with his friend Marcus Shamat, Marcus Juvis. So they have spent some time out there and they'll be familiar with the surroundings. So yeah, certainly Mika is definitely a challenger. He's had a lean season. What's he gone and done there?
I don't believe this.
Another twist in this match.
Well, he's thrown a degree of difficulty into this that just did not need to be there. He may get away with it, but it just sums up the whole match, doesn't it? Nothing has come easy for either of these guys.
No, he's made them hard work of this. It was a relatively simple shot from 67. Although he's on the 7, he's hampered by the 8 ball in the centre of the table.
Absolutely baffling.
And there we see it again. This has just been the way this whole match has progressed from the start. Errors from both players, basic errors.
This match should be over. I honestly thought it was. That's why I started talking about Mika as, you know, what's he going to do from here? And then he does that. He may get away with it. He probably will get away with it. The way Tony's played, because Tony's got no momentum. You know, we're in the 16th rack. Tony's found nothing in this match. So Mika may get away with it, but it is absolutely mystifying. And the two most mystified people in the whole place are these two guys right here.
Yeah.
Because this just doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, they'll be home to put this match right out of their system, whoever goes through.
It often happens in this game, doesn't it? One struggles and it seems to infect the other one.
Yeah, that's true. You seem to, if one player doesn't go off the blocks and he starts missing, it tends to bring the other player down to his level, as we say. A very attacking shot there from Mika. Put all his eggs in the basket with that one. Just overrun it on the 8 ball. I don't think he can draw enough to miss the side pocket. Tony, they're just hoping he gets another chance here.
Nobody knows what's coming next.
Mika looked to send it 3 rails.
Has he got it?
Got the pace? Yeah, looks
he's
nice.
All right. He's got it. Surely. The last act of what has been a weird match. Mika Immonen gets there. Goodness knows how.